All right, welcome in to another day of our daily Devos in the Psalms. Pastor Rick here, and we are going to do the second part of Psalm 31. We did the first part yesterday, and kind of left you, on a little bit of a cliffhanger. What is going on with David? What's going on with his heart? What is he going to do? So, because we left off in verses 10 through 13 here. Indeed, my life is consumed with grief, and my years with groaning. My strength has failed because of my iniquity. My bones waste away. Ridiculed by my adversaries, even by my neighbors, dreaded by my acquaintances, who see me in the street and run from me. Oh gosh. Forgotten, gone from memory, like a dead person, like broken pottery. Heard the gossip of many. Terror is on every side. When they conspired against me, they plotted to take my life. Well, um, yikes. So, what in the world are you going to do? And so, we're going to start verse 14 and finish off the chapter today. And here we go. But I trust in you, Lord. I say, you are my God. The course of my life is in your power. Rescue me from the power of my enemies and from my persecutors. Make your face shine on your servant. Save me by your faithful love. I love that. Like, the course of my life is in your power. But I trust in you, and I say, you are my God. I trust in you, and I say, you are my God. So make your face shine on your servant and save me by your faithful love. Lord, do not let me be disgraced when I call on you. Let the wicked be disgraced. Let them be quiet in Sheol. Let lying lips that arrogantly speak against the righteous in proud contempt be silenced. How great is your goodness, which you have stored up for those who fear you. In the presence of everyone, you've acted for those who take refuge in you. How great, verse 19, how great is your goodness that you have stored up for those who fear you. Come on now. How great is your love, your goodness. You hide them in the protection of your presence, and you conceal them in a shelter from human schemes, from quarrelsome tongues. Blessed be the Lord, for he has wondrously shown his faithful love to me in a city under siege. I love that God's love can come to you, can be revealed to you, and can so impact you even when you find yourself in a place like a city under siege. Cut off from everything, cut off from your supply, and yet blessed be the Lord, for he has wondrously shown his faithful love to me. And I also love this thought about being hidden in the protection of your presence. Hidden in the protection of his presence. Have you thought that about that much, that God's presence is a place of protection for you? That spending time in God's presence, that prioritizing that every day is the best way for us to take refuge in him. We've talked about just being intentional to take refuge in the Lord. And it's just, blessed be the Lord, for he has wondrously shown his faithful love to me in a city under siege. In my alarm, I said, I am cut off from your sight, but you heard the sound of my pleading when I cried to you for help. Love the Lord, all his faithful ones. The Lord protects the loyal, but fully repays the arrogant. Be strong and let your heart be courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Man, love the Lord, all his faithful ones, for the Lord protects the loyal. And this is where faith really comes in, right? Like, how are we going to respond? How are we going to act towards the Lord when our circumstances don't match up to what we would hope to see? But the Lord fully repays the arrogant. Like, God gives grace to the humble, but he resists the proud. He resists them. Like, ooh, I don't want to be on that side of the equation, like that's not where I want to be. Be strong and let your heart be courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Again, there's this decision to make. It's like David felt terrible. David was overwhelmed in some regards by his circumstances and everything that was going on in his heart. He was depressed, he was anxious, he was fearful, he was frustrated. And yet his response is to bless the Lord, put his hope in the Lord, stay faithful to the Lord. And he's not just encouraging himself, but he's encouraging all of those around him. Love the Lord. Be strong. Let your heart be courageous. Put your hope in the Lord, And I just think that, we need to, like I've said a number of times as we've been going through these Psalms, is we need to preach to ourselves. We need to challenge ourselves with the Word of God. Just like David did so many times. Why so downcast, O my soul? Put your hope in God and bless the Lord, O my soul. That we encourage ourselves, that we speak those words of life to ourselves when we're in a tough spot and our circumstances are trying to tell us a story that just isn't true. And so be strong and let your heart be courageous. Put your hope in the Lord. Be strong and let your heart be courageous. Man, I love that. It's like, that's going to be my meditation today, Be strong and let your heart be courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. So I hope that the Word of God has encouraged you today. I know it certainly has me. And I'm looking forward to jumping into Psalm 32. You can see right there the little title given to it is The Joy of Forgiveness. And with that, I hope you have, here I am, I'm back. Ooh, that was exciting. I hope you have a great day. God bless you, and I will see you tomorrow.